Bank of America, the people's bank, the bank that you should be investing into. This is where all your money should go. Forget about the rest. Um, are you serious? Yeah. Just kidding. Bank of America, is this a potential buy for you? Is this a stock that maybe you should look into? And well, we're going to do a deep dive into stock analysis of this company. We're going to look at all the financials for you, the revenue, the net profit, earnings per share, PE ratio, 52-week range, the dividend yield, everything in between, total assets, total liabilities. And at the end of the day, if you stay right to the end, I will give you the potential intrinsic value of this company, folks. Yes, potential intrinsic value. And from what I've seen, I'm shocked. But again, it's a bank, so you got to factor this all in. They are high debt companies, so you've got to take this with a bit of grain of salt with this video. But anyway, we're going to try and do my best to give you some sort of analysis of Bank America. Let's get to it right here, right now at Barry Charles. Welcome back, guys and gals, to the channel. We're going to talk about Bank America. We're going to do the stock analysis and intrinsic value. Well, let's start off with the revenue. Let's see if they are going on the right directory. Revenue in 2022 was 92 billion. In 2023, it's jumped up to 94 billion. So nice start for Bank of America. But the net profit slightly went down from 27 billion to 26.5 billion. So that's not great. Earnings per share 3.4. PE ratio 10.6. So this company's not a big grower according to the price at the moment. If we look at the 52-week range, is roughly a $25 stock to 37. So there hasn't been a lot of movement with the banks, and generally there isn't much. They're just a solid build company at times. They can't drop. They obviously can drop for a while, but they're not big movers most of the time. Yeah, if we look at what bang for your buck, in the last year you lost 7%. And over the last 5 years, you only gained 15%. That's what I mean. This company is giving you 3% for the last 5 years. Wow, that's not good enough. Not good enough if you want to be making the big bucks. But there is a dividend, folks, and maybe that's why these companies are in it. But dividend is only 2.8%, so it's not really like it's out of this world. You get 96 cents for each share you've bought into. The short interest is not even 1%, so bankruptcy is looking highly unlikely at the moment for Bank of America. But does the future look bright for the company? We will see. Market cap of 264 billion, so they're definitely a big bank, no doubt about that. And if you look at total assets at 3 trillion, and gone up to 3.1 trillion, but total liabilities as well. Look at this, folks. 2.7 trillion up to 2.8 trillion in liabilities. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable stats there. Long-term debt, 258 billion, gone up to 302. So a little bit of worries for you too, folks, in terms of investing into this company. Free cash flow went from minus 6.3 billion to 12 billion, so that's a positive. That's a very good positive. Shares outstanding, 7.8 billion. You've been getting major, beautiful buybacks from this company. This is the only positive buyback, so they're giving you more money, but it's not going in the share price, is it? But obviously you're getting more of the business as going along, from 9.6 billion in 2019. So from 9.6 billion in 2019 to now shares outstanding 7.8 billion. Nice. One of the best I've seen. Very, very good. That is very, very good, and that's what you like to see from a company. Yeah, so what do I see with Bank of America? This is an investment. This is even worth even looking at, folks. Well, when I look at the intrinsic value, my mind boggles what the potential is, but I calculate into the big special liabilities and the long-term debt into my calculations compared to what the simple calculation is, because I believe the simple calculation is way off the charts, not even anywhere in the stratosphere. But if you believe in the charts, maybe this is a bargain for you. Let's have a look at the intrinsic value of Bank of America. Yep. Current share price around $33. Earnings per share 3.14, with a growth rate of 5% with the current bond yield. Apparently this intrinsic value is $60, folks. Buy every day of the week. One that's growth at the moment, $60, you'll be making money. If we go up to 10% growth with all the same metrics, now you're looking at $93. If we go to 4.8 earnings per share, 10% growth rate, with the current share price still at 33, you're looking at $142. If you think they're going to smash it out the gate and earnings per share is going to double to 6.3 at a 15% growth rate, you're looking at a $252 stock, folks. That's what you're looking at with Bank of America. What do I feel is true? And I think you've got to take dividends away from that. Personally, total liabilities, earning long-term debt, those are the big things. Obviously, share buybacks is very good. It's great to see, and it really is positive. But yeah, if I'm being frank with my suggestion for you, in terms of like, should we be buying this all day long? No. I don't believe in this particular intrinsic value of the company. I just don't see. I don't see the growth. I don't. Do I see this company going to $1 trillion? So it's going to be 4x from here for a start. Like, yeah, for the company to grow like it is going to be more than $1 trillion company. It'll be like a $3 trillion company. I don't see that happening. It's an interesting stock for me, because as you can see, the banks are getting smaller and smaller, folks. They're all cutting. They're all going online. A lot of the banks are just having ATMs now. Like, there's not many actual banks to physically go to now, because they're just wanting to make more profit, get rid of the tellers. You just talk to someone on the phone. There you go. And then you're waiting up for 2 hours to get your call. That is the danger and what is happening out there. But anyway, that was Bank of America stock analysis, intrinsic value. Hope you got a lot out of it. Remember, not financial advice. Do your own research before you invest into any stock. And have a great day out there.